Hello. See if I can get this up and running. Alrighty. Okay. So for those who are watching this video after and wondering what I am doing, I'm just painting actually. Hunter fell asleep and it's actually pretty early. He fell asleep at 5 o'clock. We were also camping last night, so I think he's got to be tired, I'm assuming. I hope he's tired and not sick. My allergies are really bad, so my throat is going to sound drained, if that makes any sense. My hair is still wet, but it's looking pretty cool, actually, I must say, with that whole gray, smoky blue kind of thing. The only problem is the roots. But I am in the process of editing a video to upload of my weekend because I got a tattoo. Friday the 13th, I went out and I got a tattoo, so that was pretty interesting. And that will be shown in my other video that is uploaded. So I feel like shut some of this a little too long. I'm now working 2 jobs basically. So I am super busy, way more busy than I ever was, I think, for a while anyway. What you're seeing me lift here is, I should probably do up my button, is a sign I'm doing for somebody, a family sign. So that's what I'll be doing while I'll be talking. And if anybody feels like they want to leave a comment or anything or chat to me, you certainly can. Like I said, this won't be a very long video anyway. I just want to pop in and say hi, and that's pretty much it, really. And I'll just stay on for a little bit longer in case anybody wants to say hi to me live. And if not, well, basically you'll just be watching me paint a sign and talking about some more random crap that I always talk about. So Friday the 13th was interesting for me. And I wasn't really sure what I was going to get, but I did know that there were some fact sheets already, so they already had ideas out there that you could pick from. And at first I was a little bit hesitant because I was like, well, shit, what am I going to get? But I think that's the whole purpose of a walk-in. I mean, I was dared to go do something bold. I did it. I went out, I got a tattoo, and I dyed my hair a different color, which will be fixed up in due time, but it's actually looking pretty cool. I did order glasses. They haven't shown up yet, so God only knows when I'm going to get those. So maybe in my next video I might not have these glasses. I want to try different styles. These are pretty big, and I was actually on a page and somebody commented and said I look like Drew Carey's kid. Like, I already know these things, so you don't need to constantly remind me. But that's fine. I like the humor part. I join a lot of Facebook groups just to get a laugh, basically. But, so how's everybody else doing? If you watch this far along into my video, what are some horror movies that you have seen lately, or non-horror? Doesn't matter, really. When I was getting my tattoo, God damn it. When I was getting my tattoo, I was surprised because they were doing Friday the 13th, and I asked the guy, I was like, oh, so what's your favorite movie of this franchise? And he's like, actually, I have never seen one. And I was like, bull fucking shit. So you're hosting a Friday the 13th thing, tattoo deal thing, and you have all kinds of Friday the 13th like ideas. Like they had the machete out there, Jason's mask, and 13 written in like a bunch below the things. There were a few things related to Jason. So I just assumed, well, that everybody knew who Jason was, or at least watched one movie, especially people who usually post up more horror genre tattoos. But, you know, maybe not. To each their own, I guess. So anyway, he said he was going to go watch them. Him and his wife were just finishing, or no, they're only on the fifth Nightmare on Elm Street movie, so they still have a long way to go before they're finishing that up. But yeah, can you imagine? I wouldn't be able to host a Friday the 13th event without knowing who Jason is. I mean, yeah, there's different meanings behind Friday the 13th, but to me, obviously, as a movie lover, when I hear Friday the 13th, I just think Jason, right? But anyway, that was that. So went in. They were talking about movies. I said, I love a lot of movies. And I'm like, I'm not a big fan of Conjuring. I don't like Insidious movies. I don't like the Paranormal Activity movies. They said, well, you need to go watch. Or they asked me if I seen Hereditary. I said, no, I haven't seen that yet. So I haven't even watched any reviews. However, they said it was a good movie. Never really gave me any insight on what was going on. So if you have seen Hereditary, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it, because I'm curious to know. See, the thing with my area is our movie theater is about 2 hours away, so I don't have access to those movies unless I go to the theater or try to stream them online. And the thing with our movie theater is they only show 2 movies. So right now, if I had to go check, I know they didn't show Hereditary, because it doesn't seem like horror movies are very popular. The only one I can remember, no, they did show like It and what else did they have? Like Jurassic World, but that's not. Like right now, they're showing Jurassic World. Like if I fucking knew this last night, I should have checked it, or the night before, I would have went. And Hotel Transylvania 3. I like those movies. They're cute. Like they only show 2 movies, and Hereditary wasn't there. I don't think so anyway. But yeah, so if you've seen that movie, let me know. I will be watching it when I get around to it, as well as a few other movies. Jesus, I'm like dying here. So, there's still nobody watching. I'm probably going to ramble, and I don't mean to ramble. But just stay tuned for that video I mentioned of my tattoo. It's not anything too extreme. It's just me driving to get my tattoo, me in there getting my tattoo with a couple little clips from them and a little bit of talking. And then finishing with my tattoo. So everything is about a tattoo, basically, just in that little vlog thing. But I thought it was pretty cool. And another thing that I'm going to be doing this summer actually is they have gumball machines set up now at that tattoo place. Now his work is great, as well as the apprentices now and his wife, because she's a tattoo artist. She's actually award winning. But I don't think they do much realism. So my next tattoo that is going to focus more on like something more realistic. I'm not sure if I'm going to get them to do it, but I will see what that future brings me. Fuck, one of my letters bled. Yeah, I'm just going to show you my tattoo. I mean, my legs are hairy and my feet were rotten, but I don't know if you can pick it out. It's a cartoon version of Jason's mask, and in the blood is the number 13. I thought it was cool. I wasn't gonna get that first. I was gonna get a black cat actually and make the eyes green. But I said, fuck it, why not? So I'm gonna start. My leg is just gonna be horror eventually anyway. But yeah, so are you digging the hair? You digging the tattoo? I was, like I said, gonna get it realistic, but I'm like, you know what? You can put your own spin on it. That's fine. And he did, which was cool. Other than that, that was my tattoo. And I also want to apologize if this video gets cut off like quickly. It's because the internet connection is still like weird and my computer is also being a bitch. So yeah, that's that too. See my hair? I had a shower and I just brushed it and threw it up in a ponytail. And this is how it went. And it's usually really curly, but it must be just the dye. The color seems to be warming up to me. You can't really pick it out in the picture. It's more like a grayish blue, I guess. And then the hair, it kind of looks darker. The roots, man, the roots. The roots, the roots, the roots are on fire. Please don't fuck this up. Okay. Well, I'm super busy. Like I said, I got 2 jobs now, and I got to walk back and forth about 20 minutes in between. And the walk isn't what's difficult. It's just it's fucking hot outside, and I don't like the heat. And it's good for me because I'm gonna be losing weight and exercising. But I mean, holy moly, man! There's only so much I can handle, and I only got like a week punch. I only started working there Tuesday, and I missed Wednesday, so it's only been like 2 or 3 days, and I'm already complaining about the fact that I gotta walk back and forth. But it's fine. I'm gonna lose weight, so that's the thing. I've been keeping up with my diet, except for last night when we were camping. I had like the biggest friggin' marshmallow last night. The marshmallow I had was probably like this big. I'm gonna get it. No, wait, they're all gone. I would have proved that I had a giant marshmallow. And they were so good because we roasted them. And then I had to re-roast a marshmallow because they were so big. They were really good. They were like this big. Tasty marshmallows. Who is watching? Hello? I'm kind of wondering like what the lag is on these videos or the delay, because I know when I'm watching other people's videos, there's always a delay, and half the time I miss what's happening. I don't know if that's my internet connection or if that's just how Google Chrome is. But yeah, so hello to whoever is watching me. You're not speaking back, but I am painting. And if you want to know what I was just talking about, yo, hi Zachary. Working on any art lately? Actually, yeah. Horror art, not so much. I had to take a break from it because I had a lot of like businesses come to me to get a few signs done for like bed and breakfasts and stuff. Like this is one that I just done. Got a clear coat. It's a big one here. And I got a bigger one in the room. Once I get these finished, I'll be able to get some quick sketches and stuff up because I miss doing them. And they used to take my mind off things. But I have been doing a couple tattoos. I gave my sister a tattoo. And a couple of my friends. But right now, I'm doing art, but it's not what I want to be doing, if that makes any sense. It's orders that came in before I went to work. So, yeah. Soon have to get some things put up, I'd say. I have lots of ideas, just getting around to doing them. Shit. See, I'm doing a sign and I just realized I forgot to paint the dots in them. I'm going to be fixing my hair because it's, I don't know, I can't really explain what went on. Basically, when I picked up the dye, because like I said in my other video, it was like a winging it kind of thing. And right now it's just, this is frizzy. This is my natural thing. My roots didn't really take, like they changed. They went like a brassy orange or some shit. I don't even know. So I am eventually going to get it done, but where I've been working, I got to work Sunday to Saturday this week. So I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to actually go in and get it done. So that was that. Not a regretful decision, but a lot of people were like, why didn't you do your roots? And I'm like, it's ombre, even though it's not, but I'm just going to tell them. Half the people out here don't even know what ombre means, so I can lie. They can Google it later. What do you think of the color? It's really hard to pick out. It is like a smoky blue. I kind of like it better than the blonde if it was actually like straightened and everything. But like I said, this is just my natural shit. All those curls. But the blonde is what this took to. But my roots didn't take. Don't know why. Is your hair done? Yeah, I should probably brush it. Thanks. It looks better when it's actually like dried and straightened. When I was a kid, my hair was like an afro. So if I don't brush my hair, what I usually do is just brush it and I'll tie it in like a bun on the back like this, like an old oh my God, it looks like a grandmother. And I'll pin it and then just let it down. That's when I'm busy. Today I was busy. So now I have to fix this fucking shit. Damn it to hell. I think what pisses me off most is I wasn't working for like all this time, okay? And I was waiting to get some orders because I needed some money. So I took on like, Jesus, 20 orders or something. And then the week after, I started work. So now it's like I'm working 4 jobs or something because I'm working at home, working 2 jobs a day, and then working as in taking care of my child. I haven't watched, the only movie I watched lately, actually, to be honest, is The Conjuring 2 and War Dogs. I think that's the name of it. War Dogs was pretty good. The Conjuring 2, I just can't get into the Conjuring movies. I don't know what it is. This one was worse than the first one, I think. I don't even understand why there was just so much going like on the go, and I don't even know. It was just chaotic. I found like the first few minutes of The Conjuring 2 were fine, but they just went overboard. Actually, I was talking about it maybe like 5 minutes or 10 minutes ago that when I was getting my tattoo, they asked me if I've seen Hereditary. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna see if I can try to find it online tonight. There was a lot in The Conjuring 2. I don't know, like I was trying to focus more on Valak, that nun, because where the nun is coming out, and it was, they said you gotta watch this movie to know who she is and all this shit. So like I thought her parts were cool, but then like, who is it? Fuck. The Crooked Man. I mean, I think a story of his own. They did a movie on their own, which they did before, I think, but I never seen that either. I was just Googling because I was curious to know where The Crooked Man came from. I was thinking it was like creepypasta or something. But apparently it's like an old folklore or something, which is cool. Almost like the old hag. I've had a lot of hag dreams, so it is kind of sketchy. But I just really didn't like the CGI of the way the Crooked Man was. And then I don't know. Like, it was just the old man, and then the Crooked Man, and then the fucking nun, and the girl was like being all possessed, and I just didn't like it. But the nun trailer did look good, and she is a creepy looking old woman. Ghost, demon thing. So I think that movie is going to be way better. I think I might like The Nun better than both of the Conjuring movies. I always shit on these movies lately. The past year, people's been asking what's your least favorite movie. I'm like, The Conjuring, Insidious movies, Paranormal Activity. Something that I did watch a trailer of was the second movie for Unfriended, The Dark Web. Is that what it is? That one looked all right. I've been abandoned. Fluke is a bad man. Help us, save us. I need to like see something. Upcoming movies. I still haven't watched Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom or whatever it is. I'm waiting for that because I do want to see it. I want to see. What is this? I'm Googling. Ooh, Mark Wahlberg. What's that? Mile 22. I find him such a good looking man. Mm-hmm. But like a funny good looking man. If that makes any sense. The Christopher Robin movie. Hunter's excited to see that, and he's excited to see Teen Titans Go because apparently they're making that an action movie thing or something. But horror related. I'm waiting for Meg or The Meg. I'm waiting for apparently Slender Man. My brother was telling me about it. I think it was my brother. The Little Stranger is supposed to be another movie. What else we have? I'm looking at a screen now. Predator. Yep. Venom. I'm excited to see Venom. Goosebumps Horrorland. Actually, I did a trailer review to that, and I went to upload it, and something got fucked up. Surprise. Always does. But there isn't many movies coming out. Like horror movies. Oh, okay. Hang on. If you want to see my tattoo. It's hard to show it. It's on my ankle. Jesus. Can't show very good. It's upside down. It's Jason's mask, and 13 is written in blood. And it's more like a cartoony kind of version of them. I was going to get the realistic, but I just said fuck it. And I went with cartoon. And later on in life, I'll probably regret the cartoon part because I really like realism more. But I won't regret it in a sense because it was Friday the 13th and it was my winging it kind of thing. I was just like, fuck it. I'm going to go do it. It's done. It's already been done. It's there. And it looks cute. I really like the blood and the 13 and how he made it like incorporate. I was looking at it over and over and I was thinking, well, maybe instead of all the red, I could have had the mask from part 3, I think, in the new beginning, because I could have had it blue. Then it would have been a little bit more color, but that's it. You know, I only paid $80 for that tattoo because they had some kind of promotion thing on for Friday 13th, so that's actually pretty cheap for a tattoo, and it's about that big, I guess. Big as my glasses, maybe. It's a little bit bigger than my glasses frame. Well, this tattoo shop apparently has been doing Friday the 13th, every Friday the 13th, like any month. They've been doing it for the past 4 years. So they offer $60, $80, and $100, like different tattoos, nothing more, nothing less. And they have like a sheet out. So you go in and you look at the sheet and you decide what you want, and they just draw it up. I went in about 20 after 9 and I got out 11. That's including wait time too. So they were actually pretty quick. There was 4 of them on the go. So I thought that deal was actually pretty decent. I mean, $80 for a tattoo. It only took like 45 minutes. And it turned out pretty cute. So that's that. Hey, baby gravy. Baby gravy. How's it going? I got people messaging me now for work. Yeah, so like I said before, back to the art I've been working on. I haven't really done any horror stuff lately. Every Friday the 13th, I go to a church camp scaring kids. They never fall for it. What? Why? That's actually cool. I was going to dress up as Jason when I went in to get that tattoo. That would have been awesome because half the people down there were drunk because it was on Broadway. So, like, all the bars, well, they weren't drunk, the ones I was talking to, I guess. The ones who were coming in after were just after leaving the bar. So, they were a little tipsy, I'd say. Speaking of, I think I got drinks left from last night. Oh, yes. This is what I was drinking last night. It's a vodka beverage, and it's a Palm Bay. Look, don't judge my nails, man. Don't judge them. They're far from done. It's a pineapple mandarin orange. No, like I said, if I get cut off, I'm sorry because my internet is cutting in and out. A drunk tattoo, always the biggest regret. You know what, Doc? The worst thing is where they were giving out these deals, I can imagine how many people went home with drunk tattoo regrets. One guy showed up and he had one done, and he was just coming back to get the other shoulder done. And I was like, "Why are you drunk?" And he's like, "No, I've been drinking." And I was thinking, "You're lying. You definitely were drunk." Because maybe not, but I don't trust people. But these Palm Bays are good, but they're sweet. You wouldn't want to drink a load of them. Yeah, so you're just coming in, you want to look at my leg. There's my tattoo I got. Ignore the hairs. If there's any there you can see. I'll put up a video of when I'm getting that done later. I soon gotta go anyway because I'm working on a slideshow. I got a presentation for work tomorrow. But that's that. I'm starting to get hungry. I went in to clean my bathroom and my kid was like, "Oh, you can throw all the dry clothes on me because they were warm." His blanket was in there because I washed the sheets and stuff. And I came out and he was asleep. That was 5 o'clock. So he's still been asleep. And you know what's going to happen? As soon as I get ready to go to bed, or as soon as I get ready to do something where I actually need complete quietness, he's going to be up. Maybe I should wake him up now. Keep him up till at least 9. I don't know what to do. But I know I'm going to drink this first. I know, like, in my hometown, they had or not just my hometown, I guess, whatever satellite TV dish they're with. The Friday 13th marathon was on, and I didn't watch one movie Friday 13th. That was bullshit. Because we left town. We had to drive like 2 hours to get to where we were going, and It was just bullshit because I never got to watch a movie. And then the time I got home and after we were done, it was just like too late because I knew we had to get up early the next morning. Emerged from the pile of laundry. Oh man, I had a state. Hunter got sick last night when we were camping, and there's no lights. There's no light at all, only our flashlights, and we had two small flashlights that were like that big, and a little lantern. And he got sick in our tent, brand new tent. We literally bought it that day, or the day before. Sorry. So he went to bed, and we were, finishing our drinks and cleaning up and getting ready. And he sits up in the bed and he's like, "Oh, I just threw up." And I was like, "No." New sleeping bags, new tent, and he threw up. So that was awful. Getting him out of that in the dark was awful. Then trying to get him to the porta potty, water closet, urinal, toilet, outhouse thing was even worse because then on his way through, he had a bad stomach and shit his pants. It was very, very horrendous. It wasn't very good. Yay, kids is right. So that was that, and he was bawling, and it was dark, and I had to look for towels and try to find the emergency water thing because, well, you're camping. It's not like there's no cell phone service. You're out in the woods. There's nobody around. Well, our friend was there, and I'm kind of glad that we weren't so close to, or that we were close to town because our friend that was there, she was soon leaving, so she decided to bring us to her house, and he had a bath, and he put on her boyfriend's kids' clothes, and yeah, so he came back and went camping. But like, it was just, you don't even want to witness what I witnessed last night. You know that music that goes dun 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 dun, maybe? Like Daddy Daycare, when Eddie Murphy opens the door and he's like, "Oh, oh, oh." That's what it was like. It was awful. I try to catch some of my favorite Friday 13th movies, like part 6 and 7, when that day hits. Yeah, last Friday 13th, I watched the one where you got the 3D glasses. So my plan this time was actually to watch the newer one because I recently watched all of them anyway, except for the new one, and I didn't get around to it. So if I can't find Hereditary tonight, maybe I'll pop in that DVD and give that a watch. I'm tired. I gotta work. Ugh. I hate Mondays. No, I just hate things. But yeah, so that was my day today, cleaning that crap, literally. But our supper was good. We had a nice supper. We had pork chops and baked potatoes with like cheese and bacon bits and stuff, and we had corn and salads, and we cooked all of it over the open fire, so it's really good. Open fire cooking is way better than just stuffing it in the oven. It's even better than barbecue. Charcoal's fine, but I'd rather like actually put a grill over to the fire pit. It's awesome. Yeah, I agree, Doc. I mean, I'm not gonna shit on Friday 13 movies because I do like them, but there are a few, like you said, in like part 3, there are a lot of hokey 3D effects. But I find a lot of movies, even now, like with the technology that we have available, I know it's costly for movie productions and things, but it's kind of worth paying the price to get the movie to look right. If I'm going to go watch a movie and you're what I want to see, like, I thought I had a burp. If I wanted to go see somebody killing somebody and they use CGI, almost like in It, where the mouth was distorted, I didn't like how I could tell it was CGI effects, but that is an exceptional movie for me because a lot of things that like Stephen King imagine are you need to use CGI. They're things that you can't pull off. I don't suppose. But some of like you said, like the 3D effects and stuff, I don't know. That's almost like that Crooked Man in The Conjuring 3. I mean, it looked like somebody just went and Googled clip art. Crooked Man, picked him up and dropped him in the thing because you could tell like he wasn't real. And I hate when I watch a movie and you can tell that something's not real. It pisses me off. That's like in Leatherface, the new Leatherface, titled Leatherface on Netflix. Near the end, spoiler alert, when this guy, I won't say who it is getting killed, you can tell that his body isn't his body. And I'm just like, the movie went so smooth. So I got to that part and I was like, really? This is where you had to fuck up? You had one job. Rewatch the movie and see what was fucked. And that was one part that you kept in the movie that I'll never forget. But I did like the Leatherface movie, so I'm not going to shit on nothing else. Your pants caught on fire trying to fry eggs. Gasoline to get the fire. Dude, like, where are you to? Why are you doing things like that? We just light like a piece of birch tree and put it in the fire pit with all these dry twigs, and then they grow, and then we just put more branches in and they grow. If we're having like a bonfire where you need like a 20-foot fire flame, yeah, we'll throw gas on it, but not like that. You're a liar. My nose is itching. My allergies are bad too. Fuck's sakes. Brown chicken, brown cow. Don't anybody ask me to chug. Not happening. I'm hungry too. What is in my fridge? Not too fucking much. That requires less energy and effort. Hunter! Are you gonna wake up? Probably not. So this is dried and it's ready for a clear coat. It's a rustic family sign. Ta-da. That's one project. So that's ready to be clear coated. The outdoor bed and breakfast sign's ready to be clear coated. Fuck, man. Have you ever known anyone to use a half bottle of lighter fluid to get a barbecue going? Not a barbecue. No. Oh my God. I'd be so pissed if somebody did that around me, actually. I know when we were growing up, we used to have fires down on the beach, and a couple of guys took those little butane propane tanks, like the smaller ones that you screwed a piece on, and they threw 2 of them in our fire. Oh my God. I thought for sure we were going to die. No, they blew up. It wasn't very fun. And they put beans and stuff in with it. So when that blew up, the cans of beans and everything, oh, it was state. Good times. I look back at a lot of things as a teenager and regret them. Thanks. The sign, yeah, the sign is cool. I'm probably soon going to have to go. It is just about 7:45 in the night here. The fuck is going on with my curtain? Why am I just realizing that this curtain is all the way over here? Sometimes I wonder if I'm all there myself, to be honest. I had to message somebody back. Okay. Putting a can of anything on a fire grill. I can relate. That happened at many barbecue parties. Yeah, like I mean, I've thrown in like little lighters, pocket lighters and stuff, and watched them. They just go and like blow up. But the actual mini propane things, like fuck. And they never even told one of the girls, and she was just over by the fire, wondering how come we're backing off because she was little. Oh yeah, that happened. And I think that same night is when I broke my nose because one of my friends came down the hill and she fell. So my other friend was making fun of her. And while she was making fun of how she went, whoa, right back, she went, whoa, back into my face and broke my fucking nose. Fuck, what a bitch. Oh, I was so pissed off over that. Right here. Every now and then I can still feel like a dent. It was a hard smack. It bled for a long time. But yeah, I'm soon gonna get some horror stuff up there. Like I said, I've been working, and summertime is just so hot. So by the time I'm done work, I'm so beat out because I worked outside painting. So I paint everywhere. And by the time I'm done, I'm so tired. I'll come home and then, well, Travis is working. So then I got to lie down with Hunter because I got to have some time with him. We watch the movie. Then I fall asleep. Or I'm just too fucking lazy to move. I did a test, right? This is what I did. So I was never a coffee drinker. Never drank coffee. So in November, I started drinking coffee because I had to catch up on some Christmas orders. I drank it and drank it and drank it, and I stopped. And I used to get headaches all the time. And I thought, well, maybe it's because it's Christmas and everybody had wood stove going because I'm allergic to wood heat. And I started drinking it again like February, March. No, later than that. Recently, I guess. And I stopped. So I haven't had a glass of coffee or a cup or mug of coffee in almost 2 weeks. And every single day for the past 2 weeks, I've been tired. I've had a headache, like a lingering headache in the back of my head. So today I drank a thing of coffee and it was like gone. So I never had any problems until I drank coffee. And now when I try to stop drinking coffee, I have problems. Makes me wonder, like, I don't know, all these people addicted to coffee. Yeah, I can see why there is an addiction because it to me, it seems like a withdrawal symptom, obviously. I mean, I had a headache and I was fucking, honestly, for like 2 weeks, I was so tired, I didn't want to do anything. And I was like all day today until I had not even a full cup. Like I said, I wanted to test it. I probably had like this much in a mug, about that big around. And I was like, yeah, it made a big difference. And I'm not going to keep drinking coffee. Obviously, I'll just deal with the headaches until they eventually subside because why do that to myself? I don't need extra caffeine. Look how fast I'm talking now. Can you imagine if I had caffeine in me all the time? I like hot chocolate. That don't bother me at all. Like I could go 4 or 5 months without having it. I wouldn't get a headache. But the coffee really fucking pissed me off because I started to like it more. I didn't even like coffee. I forced myself to drink it for 2 or 3 weeks just because I had to catch up on paintings and stuff. And then all that shit happened because I don't smoke. I don't do anything. So that was my only kind of addiction, I guess, for a little while was coffee. Then threw that down and I almost had a fucking stroke. So yeah, like a few days ago, I was at the hospital with Travis because he almost died. The fucking doctor in town is retarded. And I don't care who watches this video after. I don't even care if the doctor watches this video after because he had like strep throat or something. We didn't really know what it was. And he's our local doctor. So like, why drive 2 or 3 hours to see a doctor when there's one in town? So we got an appointment. He went up and the doctor said, you're going to have to come back tomorrow and go to the next community, which is 15 minutes away, because he forgot his fucking throat swab shit. You're a doctor. You should have these supplies on hand for one. For 2, telling a patient to come back who has severely bad throat, there's a fucking issue with that. For 3, you could look at Travis's mouth and tell that there was an infection. So obviously we got advice from the doctor and we just took that advice. So we were going to wait till the next day to go in. I mean, that's what he told us, and he's the doctor. But anyway, long story short, we got in and they said that the oxygen was actually being cut off from his brain and his tongue was turning white. I couldn't understand him when he was talking. So they hooked him up to IV, give him 3 different kinds of like medication and stuff, and now he's coming around. But like, the doctor's fucked. I'll probably do like a separate video from this just on the doctor right here, because it really turned my stomach, and it makes me wonder, like, how many people have they said, oh, you're fine, come back next week and we'll see how you are, and then die of cancer? Because for the last 4 years, probably since this doctor's came in here, everybody at home has been like dying. There's always something wrong with them, and even like the young ones, it seemed like they got targeted more. Actually, I don't know, it's bullshit. Made my brain think a little bit, that's all. If you were drinking coffee right now, I would literally bounce off the walls, because like I said, I'm bouncing off the walls now. And I'm drinking this, so, well, this is only one. You know, I'm from Newfoundland, so I actually talk a lot faster than this. I slowed my talking just so that people could understand me more. I have a really thick Newfoundland accent. And like I said, when I'm trying to record, I know a lot of people wouldn't really understand, or you have to stop and pause and all this crap. Yeah. That's that too. Hunter! Wakey, wakey! He's probably hungry too. The only benefit of like Newfoundland, I guess, and their healthcare, back to that doctor, is that MCP covers our trips to doctors and stuff. Well, not our trips, I suppose, but like, we don't have to pay to go see the doctor. I mean, we had to pay for the antibiotics and the medication and stuff, but there is no Hunter only Zoom. Can you imagine if Hunter wasn't in there now? Where would he go? My house is a state. Not really, I guess. It's mostly just Hunter shit everywhere. Holy moly. I'm tired already. See, the coffee's worn off and I'm getting tired already. And I'm never tired. I was never tired. I was like a night owl. I'd be up all night. I could stay up till 2 or 3 o'clock and then get up and go to school again for like 7:30. But now, maybe it's my age. Maybe I'm just getting old, man. I doubt it. Yeah, I don't think I have any other projects. I do have a quick sketch on the go of Art the Clown. I mentioned that in my last live video, actually, because I was supposed to finish it, and I just really never had a chance to do it. You're 19. I can remember my 19th birthday. Not very well, but I can remember it. And it doesn't seem like it was, you know, overly long ago. But I guess it was. When you look back. Time's going so fast. I didn't even think time went so fast until I had Hunter, and I was like, holy fuck. Like, I graduated and went fast, but have a youngster and then watch time go. Yeah. It was just crazy. So I've been missing in action on the internet too. So I don't even know what's been going on. I don't know if there's any updates on the Halloween movie. I don't know if there's any updates on anything to do with the It Chapter 2. I know all the cast were chosen or whatever. But, and aside from horror movies, I don't even know what movies are gonna be out. I've just been like avoiding the internet, trying to catch up on the outside life because the internet likes to take me in, man. I've come across a lot of weird things on the internet. Holy fuck. I don't even know what time. See, I'm supposed to be posting things for work. And I was given a time and I posted it. And apparently I got it put in the wrong page or something. And I don't have the time right. I'm still waiting to tear apart the Sharknado 6 trailer for a video. There, Sharknado 6. Google that. When did this all go down? Like, I've heard about it. Okay. Oh, sci-fi action comedy. So now they're going to classify it as a comedy. Because I thought I did see the trailer for this. I watched it at work. Tara Reid's in it, isn't she? I'll see. Sharknado 6 teaser trailer goes back in time. So this is officially the last Sharknado. It's about time. Is that true? I only watched like 3 Sharknado movies. I should probably watch a few more just because. Maybe I'll do a review of that one later. I mean, I'd like to be here doing a shitload of reviews, but honestly, my fucking computer got me drove out of my mind. Pissing me off with these editing programs. And then the internet, I'll get a video half uploaded, and then the internet will cut out. Ugh. Bullshit. And I'm working besides, so every now and then I'll get like a day where I can manage to post like 2 or 3 videos like I did a few days ago or weeks ago. Yeah, exactly. Like they did with Saw. I still haven't seen the new Saw movie, Jigsaw, and I've been wanting to see it. Maybe I'll look for that one if Hereditary is not there. I won't watch Friday the 13th because I've seen that. I need to catch up on my movies past, I'd say since Christmas, I've just been like, I still haven't watched Get Out. I don't even know like where to go to with that. I have a lot of movies to watch. Something funny. Hang on now. In Newfoundland, we do mummering. And basically, you dress up abnormal. We usually go around like pillowcases and stuff on our head and go door to door. And you basically go in, you do a dance, and they give you drinks. So apparently, I'm trying to burp. Excuse me. So anyway, somebody made a mummering horror movie, and like it looks cheesy as hell, but basically what it is before this here, this has been going on for years and years and years, like way before my time. Basically, in Christmas month, you dress up and you're dressed as a stranger and you knock on people's door. You say, "Any mummers allowed in?" And you change your voice. Anyway, you go in, you're a stranger, they open the door and strangers come into their home. And like you play instruments, you sing, you do a dance, and they gotta try to guess who you are, and they give you a drink, and stress on the drink because we went to 12 or 13 houses, so you can imagine the kind of mess we were all in after that. Anyway, they were supposed to be doing a horror movie in Twillingate in Newfoundland, and I thought it was cute just because. I'm not a big fan of the trailer because I think I could have actually made something better. But that being said, I don't know if you can see the link I just sent you. I'm going to post it in the chat. And basically, the mummering that you see in the video is pretty much what you do when you go mummering in Newfoundland. Except most people in Christmas time aren't just laying on their couch. Yeah, so I thought that was cute. Something cute to share. But yeah, I'd like to make my own movie, actually. Rag. Hunter, are you up? Hunter. 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 I won't quit my day job so that I can't sing that great. Holy moly. Well, how long have I been streaming for now? I said it was going to be a short video, like I always do. I like to talk. But anyway, let me know if you watched that link I sent about the Mummering movie, because it's kind of cheesy. I would change it up a little bit, but I mean, there are movies that's obviously been done before. It's just these are things that can actually happen because, well, I guess the strangers too. I mean, if you're gonna open a door and let strangers in, that's a chance you're willing to take. But like this in general happens in a lot of communities, a lot of remote communities, and right now the way the world's going is even scarier because every second person got a story to tell you about like a shooting or a stabbing or mugging or any of this fucking bullshit, even in our small, and I mean small, island that I live on. Oh, I want to see something. Population of Newfoundland. There are, as of April the 1st, that's 2016, so it's gone down since then. There are only 528,448 people on the full island of Newfoundland and Labrador, which is a community or an island right alongside of us. It's about what, 406,000 kilometers squared, I guess, in area. Like, that's not very many people when you think of it. Not at all. And Doc, freaky. Well, people get scared now. Anyway, you show up. You should see how I dress. Oh my God, we're half retarded, right? I love it. And the song that's in that trailer, do 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 do, it's actually more upbeat, but they slowed it down and made it more creepy. And it is creepy like the song is. Can you imagine just opening your door and these random people coming in with like accordions and stuff trying to kill you? Cool beans, man. Fuck's sakes. I'm gonna have to wake up my child for an hour. Anyway, if I showed up dressed unlike me to someone's house, I would probably get shot at. Yeah. well, in my community, we have maybe 100 people, if that. Everybody knows everybody. I mean, I know everybody in this community. So, I mean, when they're guessing who's going around, not very many people do it as much. It's usually the same bunch, actually. I'm usually in that category. Actually, we dressed up as mummers to surprise my parents with my sister coming home for Christmas. I should probably post that up too eventually. I got a lot of shit to post. But anyway, I'm going to cut the video short. I'm going to wake up my child and hopefully see if he'll get up and we'll grab something to eat. And I might pop back on again later on tonight. I'll see how it goes. If I do, I'm only going to be working on a slideshow and I'll just have a movie on. Again, just another random chat. And if anybody wants to come on, then you can. I mean, I don't care really. But yeah, so if I don't come back, enjoy your night or evening or morning or wherever or whatever's happening where you're to. And yeah, that's about it. If you showed up wearing a tux, you would be seeing bullets my way. Yeah, if I dressed up in a dress and high heels, people would be asking me if I'm on crack. So I can see why you'd be shot at. Anyway, have a good one, and I will chat to you guys later on. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.